Welcome to our business mixer for 2024. Last year we had 4 business mixers, and this year we decided we're going to pack all of the energy, all the excitement, all the joy, and all the learning into one business mixer. And we are very fortunate to be supported by the Taiwan Technical Mission and the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, to St. Lucia. Our theme this evening, Know Your Rights, Legal Empowerment for Young Entrepreneurs. To welcome us, it is my pleasure to introduce our intern at the Youth Economy Agency, Ms. Shantae Mason.
This event is a special occasion for the Youth Economy Agency as it allows us to empower our clients and create an environment conducive to networking, learning, discussing important topics, and fostering collaboration. I wish to extend a warm welcome to all of our distinguished guests, speakers, panelists, sponsors, the hardworking team from the Youth Economy Agency, and of course, to each and every one of you young entrepreneurs who has taken the time to be here. Your presence here today is a testament to your commitment to youth entrepreneurial development and to the Youth Economy Agency. Throughout the past year, since the formal establishment of the agency, we have witnessed incredible growth, innovation, and positive change within our communities. I am confident that this year will be no different as we anticipate even greater accomplishments for youth-led micro, small, and medium enterprises. Together, we will continue to serve the young people of St. Lucia and facilitate the holistic growth and development of our entrepreneurs. I encourage all of you to make the most of today's discussions and networking opportunities and activities. Let us forge new partnerships, share ideas, and inspire and motivate one another to reach even greater heights.
Speaking of introducing new perspectives and being fresh and up to the time, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our feature speaker this evening. Arguably one of the biggest names in music in St. Lucia and probably the Caribbean, I would say. Singer, songwriter, musician. He has an extensive repertoire of music. He is the first St. Lucian to be nominated and to win at the International Reggae and World Music Awards. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Teddyson John, our feature speaker.
I'd like to, first of all, thank everybody for having me here. And I just want to give you a little bit, I didn't write anything because I wanted it to come from here. A little history about me, but I'll say this. You're looking at somebody that is fueled by passion and desire, and somebody that would not let their surroundings determine how far you go. I tell people to be an entrepreneur, you need to, it's like, it's not even 24/7, it's a 25/8 position. Because you leave the comfort of the 9 to 5, to really do what you really want to do. For me, it's always been music. Started in church, church choirs and that kind of stuff until the church put me out of nothing. But it's all right, I'm just saying. Started in church, school choirs, that kind of stuff. I went to Sire Simmons Secondary School. And from there, went into hospitality. But not realizing that every single step that you go through in your life is sort of like it's like an attachment. Like you connecting dots along the way that you may not even realize that you're going to need. So even me in the hospitality industry, La Spot being one of the hotels, then Sandals being one of the hotels as a playmaker, and then going over to the cruise ship, aspect of it, and just being able to speak to people, there are certain things we learned along the way that I realized that it makes sense, but I didn't know I was going to use it up till now in what I'm doing. until in 2007 when I was on a contract on the Celebrity Cruises cruise line with Penn of DYP 758 and Ace, and they always used to try to coax me to come into the soca. Teddy, come and try a thing. But I afraid, because I want to do that. I still go to church, people watch it. So just to come in and try something different. Come in and try. I said, I'll try something, but I want to put a mask on my face. I come up with all kind of names because I want people to see it's me, until I give it a shot. They fool me into coming to soca. They tell me I'm going to be recording a demo, and I said, okay. So I singing in the demo like it's nothing. And then I had a demo playing on RCI, then the demo playing on the Wave, and the demo playing on Hot FM and everything. So people started like, oh my God, where does dude come from? And then everybody got to know, about me. And I ended up in competitions for the first time, and the Groovy Monarch thing and everything happened after that. And I couldn't turn my back and say no. You understand? Everybody was looking forward to something. And it's one thing to be known and one thing to be comfortable in your area or in your home. But I'll tell you this also as an entrepreneur, nothing happens in your comfort zone. Nothing happens in your comfort zone. So I got comfortable here, being able to be here. You do stuff here, everybody knows. But one of the most beautiful things ever is being able to be, when you have a product that I call it a product with visa. That's what I normally tell some of the artists. To have music and have something that can fly. You can go other places. And one of the most beautiful things I would always do is be on a stage and let people know where you're from. Because sometimes the quality of what you do may be on a high level so much that they think it doesn't come, from that place. You understand? So just like what you want to do as entrepreneurs, you aim, for the highest, that they figure out, oh my God, they shock where this product actually come from because they believe I come from St. Lucia. So I'm just letting you know in terms of, the music aspect of it. Going through the journey, when everybody got to know me here, I wasn't really satisfied with that because I wanted to be one of those that would represent St. Lucia and let people know that we have an amazing product. We can do too. It's not only Trinidad, it's not only, Barbados, it's not only everybody, but we can do this too. So I decided to just make a change in what I wanted to sing about, and I had to change it. It wasn't probably the most popular decision here, but I had to change it. In order to get to, you have to go through. I'll say that again. In order to get to, you have to go through. I gone through situations where that aspect of my life, I'm trying to figure out so many things. I'm trying to, okay, what kind of writing, what kind of producers, how can I take that, how can I make that into something that somebody will, bite into. I had a situation where their nights is real tears, like sitting and watching people doing what they do, and you want to be there, and you can't be there because, and it got to a point where the same stages that I used to watch, and watch people, somebody asked me what was one of the biggest milestones in my life is being able to be on these same stages with the same artists that I was looking up to. But nothing came easy, With your dream, the universe gave you the dream and nobody else. I'll say it again. Universe gave you the dream and nobody else. Don't expect anybody else to see what what you want to do. No matter how you try. You try to show people. You try to explain, and you try to have people feel that passion of yours, but sometimes you have to learn to be your own rock. You have to learn to be your own encouragement. You know, there are days where, like I told you, it's real tears. There are days where I have to figure out if I pay in Lucilec, you understand? If I pay in court, I telling y'all the truth. Y'all playing like, hello? Somebody say amen. We're going to pick up our offering. Some days I'm trying to some days I'm trying to figure out especially when I try to change the writing of the music and the songs. Like I went to this era where it was, bumpers and bumpers and then I had a moment where I had a little 9-year-old child meet me in the mall, and she's like, you Teddyson, can I take a picture? I say, yes, yeah, come take a picture. And when she's done, she said, can you do me a favor? I say, what to you? She say, can you sing a song without mentioning bumper? That made me feel the lowest I've ever felt in my life. Like a big grown man, you're supposed to know better than that. And you're supposed to know you have kids coming up also. You understand you can't be doing these things. You need to have a responsibility, where your music is concerned. So even trying to change up the music, you're trying to work with different writers. I had to figure out, okay, boy, Lucy, let's go have to cut this month. Do nothing but that money have to go to that writer. Or, you can't pay cuts now. They'll call you. I got accustomed to seeing cuts numbers so much I am picking up the phone because I know what number that is. Don't play like you're happening. That happened already. Yes. So you've gone through these things as entrepreneurs trying to do your own thing. You understand? Sometimes the product that you want to put out, whether it be wine, whether it be music, whether it be anything. I met a couple of people in here, one of the guys in here let me hear his music and what he wants to do. It's just a chance that you take in, on yourself. You understand? But I would tell you, do it for the right reasons. Also, do it for the right reasons. Do it because you want to leave a legacy. Do it because you want to make, you want to make a difference. You understand? And I will tell you this about dreams and manifestation. It really is a thing. It's a very, very serious thing to manifest and to dream. And I had to go through a point also where I had to change the language, my own language. If somebody asks me how I'm doing, hey, I'm great. You understand? And how you doing? I'm blessed. Everything good. I'm alive. Everything working. Your eyes working. Your legs work. You understand? The people with nothing. You understand? So if you learn to change it's like your altitude. Your attitude, determines your altitude, And for me, I like to share these stories with entrepreneurs and let them know passion is everything. Passion is everything. Sometimes you have to go through situations where you have to be in a position to invest in yourself, before somebody else decides to invest in you. I was talking to Stanley and telling Stanley, one of my favorite programs on television is Shark Tank. I love to watch entrepreneurs. You all know that program? What I love about this program, it teaches you how to bring your point across, and also with the investors, they ask you a question like, it's like, what have you done, or how much have you put into your business? If you don't believe in you, you really expect somebody to believe in you? You understand? So you need to be that fighter for your brand, for whatever you want to do. A lot of people will see your glory, but they wouldn't know your story. You understand? And it's not for everybody to know sometimes, but sometimes you have to let people know it's not what you see, it's not what it always is, or you don't really understand how somebody gets to that, position. But they work really hard. I am scratching, I would say. I am scratching, or I am not even really scratching what I want to do yet, but I am grateful in the position that I am to be able to be a blessing to people through music. You know, I wanted to change. I I wanted to change how I viewed music. You know, for me, um, I wanted to. When somebody asked me what you working on, I don't work on. I don't want to work on songs. You know, you want to work on anthems. You want to work on classics that 10 years down the line when you hear it, it still feels brand new. You understand? So it may not be the most popular decision because you had to compete with fellas on your block. Hey boy, that bad, yeah boy, drop that, release that. These are the same people that wouldn't pay $10 if you had a concert to come and see you. I hitting something here? You all hearing me? You understand? So you feel that. So sometimes you have to try to elevate yourself and leave your surroundings. Nothing will happen again in your comfort zone. So if you're around people that, like for me, I never had any yes people around me. Like, yeah, boy, that good. Yeah. Nah, I don't want that. There are times I come out the stage and I feel I kill it, I feel like, yeah. And I have to come in here and I tell you what magie is that, like what, but that's what I want because I want to go back and fix that. There's songs I released I'll never sing because, I was so in a hurry to put it out. When I put it out, I realized, boy, it's real nonsense that you can't do that. So it may not be the most popular thing on the ground, but I guarantee you I will be out in these different places, representing. So sometimes, again, like I told you, nothing happens in your comfort zone. Not everybody in your crew, not everybody in your block, not your family, not everybody is going to see what you see. Sometimes you have to be the own champion, of the cause that you want to do. But I'll tell you this, don't give up. Don't give up. Change your mentality. Do not give up. It may take a while, and sometimes the universe just want to see how you act while you're going through something. You understand? To see, because sometimes when we going through different things, you see a different side of us. You see a frustrating side, like, oh my God, but if you can't handle this here, you really think you're going to be able to handle it when you actually reach that point you're at? You understand? So my message is simple. Follow your passions. Follow your dreams. In order to get to, you have to go through, and I'll say this, you cannot complain about what you have to do for yourself when your entire goal is for you to eat and make it happen.